Alright, hey guys, welcome back in another video. Today we are going to, I'm gonna go in depth on how to water cool a PC and PC building 2. So normally I just water cool my PCs occasionally whenever I want to like test something, such as like if it improves benchmark stats or if it just uh, if it like lets me get better thermal performance, which it does. Um, yeah, so it's just a tutorial on how to do it. So first thing you're gonna want to do is select all your parts from the shop. So we're gonna do a Intel system. We're gonna use a CPU that runs pretty hot, the Intel i9 13900KS. I would use the 14900K, but that runs really hot, and I do not want to. I don't want to attempt, but we're gonna use the Z690 due to the Z790 not being supported yet. So we're gonna choose the um, let's see, we're gonna choose the Z690 Carbon Wi-Fi. It's a pretty nice motherboard. MSI DDR5 6666 megatransfers for RAM and 3 PCIe slots. So yeah, uh, RAM, the occasional. For the graphics card, let's use the let's just use the regular card, Founders Edition. We have the storage ready power supply. Pretty self-explanatory. Um, Case fans. So this is an interesting part. This one you could choose a custom fans if you want to use it for your custom radiator. So I'm just gonna. I already have a bunch of NZXT F series fans, which is the one I'm gonna use. So um, alright. So once you have all your parts, you could go to the water cooling shop, and you're gonna want to get specific parts for your components. So for radiator, it doesn't really matter. It really depends on your case. So I'm gonna pick up a couple um EK water block coolers, or yeah, radiators, because they're pretty good in this game. Um, for the pump reservoir, it depends on like your case once again. So like if it's a larger case and you don't mind sacrificing like a fan slot, then you could get a bigger one. But if you do mind, you could get like a smaller one um and just like install it, I guess. It doesn't really matter because like it doesn't change. Like the reservoir doesn't like improve or decrease thermal performance. Not that I'm aware of. So I'm just gonna choose the Corsair one. CPU block, this is the important part. You need to choose the right socket. So you see how these are AM5, and LGA, like specific models. Like you need to choose your right model. So for the CPU I'm using is LGA 1700. So I need to find one with an LGA 1700 one. So EK, I like EK. This one, it works pretty well. You can also choose this one. So GPU, these are like already water cooled. So like you could choose like one that's already cooled, or you could like do it yourself. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they don't have 4090s. These are pipes. You could buy your own pipes, or I mean, you could choose like a custom pipe. It doesn't really matter. For this video, I'm gonna use the copper pipe, or actually, I'm gonna use a white pipe. These are fittings, so these are also your choice if you want to if you want a different style, you could choose it. These are coolants. They're the color of the liquid inside, and these are motherboard parts. So we need this one due to it being the MSI Z690. This is the water block I have currently. Um, this is RAM. You're gonna need it if you want custom RAM water cooling, and you're gonna also need the heat sinks for RAM. These are GPU blocks, so it needs to be compatible with your GPU. So in my case, I need a 4090, which the only one is the Corsair Hydro X series. So yeah, that's pretty much all we need. And I'm gonna need a case. So I want to go with a white Y60 case. Um, height Y60 cases, they're pretty good for water cooling. Um, let's see, they have like a large amount of space, and they're designed pretty well. Like they're pretty spacious. A fish tank piece. Let me just flip these around. Alright, so it's just a regular building process for now. So let me just remove all these parts. Um, and then let's get to water cooling. So for the where is it? Hold on, I don't think I bought the correct motherboard, but you gotta make sure you buy the correct motherboard, or else you're gonna have a case like me right now, which I don't have the right one. Um, let me just get the correct motherboard real quickly, and then we could get to working. Alright, let's let's water cool this motherboard. Which one? This one. Alright, we're gonna do the CPU and the VRM. So first, unscrew this VRM, remove it. These are all the VRMs. It's gonna also make you install the CPU as well. So let's install i9 13900KS. Put some thermal paste on it. The X format's pretty nice, but let me fix it again because it made us cleaner for some reason. Okay, we saw the CPU cooler, and then we should be done. So for the water cooling, the VRM, it just removes the VRMs entirely. In this case, I don't know why I'm here. We also need a water cooler GPU. So for this case, we're using the RTX 4090. It's a pretty nice GPU. Remove the thermal stickers, and then reapply them. Clean the old thermal paste, and let's install it. And then alright, seems like I accidentally removed it once again. So I'm just gonna quickly redo it, and then and I'll show you the next step. So let's just put it back on. Alright, we put the water block on there. We re-screw them all. Just re-screw them all, and then now you have a water cooled GPU. Now you just you install all your parts like a regular PC. So motherboard, install your RAM sticks. Let's install the RAM. Install all this RAM. It's not the right RAM I want to use, but it's all fine. Just put some M.2 slots in here, and then we're gonna vertically mount this GPU so it could look pretty nice. It only uses two slots once you water cool it, which is pretty nice since it saves quite a bit of space. There we go. We got the motherboard, the entire computer in here ready. Now we get to the water cooling part. This is where it gets fun. So you can install your radiators on top and on bottom. I'm gonna do that real quickly. Uh, Let me remove all the old fans, and then let's get in the new fans. Where's okay, where's it seems like you can't put 360 millimeter down there, so let's just let's see, what can we do instead. So in this case, let's just I'm gonna buy some new parts, a new dual radiator, and then we're gonna put cus- custom fans on it. So let me just make sure it fits, and then we can um, we can use it. All right. So custom radiator, it's pretty self-explanatory. We just remove all the old fans, and then we just swap in the new ones. So I'm gonna use NZXT fans. I like their fans and Lee fans. They're both pretty nice looking, and they perform pretty well. So you just where is it? So here's your radiator. You just put it in there, and then since I can't like put bottom fans, I'm just gonna keep I'm just gonna replace them with 140 mil Corsair fans. Let's just put the fan cover back on here, and then reinstall the GPU, and then we can start hooking everything up to water. Oh, cannot forget the power supply first, because you gotta turn on the pump so you can get water moving around. So one last step, and then we can get to water cooling. So for this case, you can install the radiator here, so you can have another fan right here, which I'm gonna use to maximize performance. Let's put VNV 120 millimeter fans. Alright, so here you could choose your custom cooling. So if you want a different fitting, you could use it. So I want white rigid pipes and white nickel plates. So here we connect the the cooler. So I'm doing a hardline cool, so it could look a bit cleaner. If you do a flexible pipe, then you're gonna get a easier. It's gonna be easier to do, but it's just gonna not look as good. So you gotta like kind of get your dimensions correctly, so it doesn't touch anything too badly. Uh, Let me just fix it up. There you go. So this can work. It's just a bit bendy up there, but I don't really think that's gonna be an issue. Let's connect the CPU now. You can use different camera angles to help out. I find it like really useful to like change from one side to another, get a different view. This one, it should be fine like this. It kind of grazes the RAM, which it shouldn't be that much of an issue in this sense. Just gotta fit it on, and then this is the last fitting. Just put it on here. I want this a bit more symmetrical, but I think this is the best I could do. So now it's the last step. You put your coolant. I'm gonna put white opaque coolant, and then after this, you let it do its own magic of just like flowing around. Alright, let me put the panels back on here. Oh, what is... Oh, seems like these pipes are blocking the the panels to be on there. So I'm just gonna leave the case open. I don't plan on selling this computer, but once you're done, you can just turn it on. And this computer is pretty white. Like, I think you could get it. That was the theme of the PC. But let me uh, let me install some OS, and then I'll show you how this runs. Uh, Let me just collect this real quick. So let's see the thermals. So the thermals, it isn't that bad. It's chilling at a cool 48 degrees. You can see the thermals on the system info. So the different cores and how hot they are. So this CPU has 24 cores. And these are all the temperatures. So they're around 40, like high 40s, 49, 48. They won't reach 50. This is the GPU, 36 degrees. And we can run a little stress test. Cinebench. And let's see. So these are the cores temperatures. I'm gonna let you see core 1, core 2, core 3, core 4, and core 5. So let's see a rise. Alright, so I don't know what happened, but I don't think it what is the motherboard the CPU temperature isn't rising. Oh, which is good, because I think the CPU is just, it's not limited by thermals right now. It's just limited by its like speed. Like, it's running at 6 gigahertz. Yeah, so it's not going over 50 degrees, which is good since it gives you a lot of room to overclock. We could do a single CPU test. Single core, which only utilizes one CPU, which is gonna take too long, but I get you get the point. So yeah, this is how to water cool tutorial. That's the end of this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.